Alright, and we're back for another episode of BaineWolf Plays MineCraft. I've not done a whole lot since the last episode, but I have figured out a few things that I'll want to show you. Let's see. Let's run down here to the breeding farm area. Or it's going to be, I guess, a mechanized breeding system. I'm going to move those dogs because they're getting really annoying. Last time, this was a little bit higher. I walled that off so my cows don't fall. And you can see this one here, he's got a breeding harness on. That means he doesn't move. He'll stand right there unless one runs into him. What I'm going to do is put water sources right here. Man, that's loud. Let me turn that down just a little bit. It may not be loud to y'all, but it's pretty loud to me. I'm going to put water sources right here that'll make wheat flow down through here. As it flows by the cows, they'll pick up the nearest one, and then there'll be one on each side. There'll be one on that side, basically like that right there. There'll be one here and one here, and when the wheat flows by, they'll both fall in love and have a baby, and then the baby will flow down the water down to the next chamber, which I'll be working on later. I didn't want to do too much of this without showing you what I was doing, because I wanted to show you the whole process. And here is where there's going to be some dispensers, and if you can see they're on, so as soon as this pulses, the dispenser will go off and shoot wheat. There's going to be 5 on each side, so I can have 5 sets of cows. I'm going to have probably 4 sets of cows and a set of pigs, so I can have different types of materials at the bottom. But right here, there's going to be 5 dispensers, and they'll all be full of wheat, hopefully. That's why I've got to make a bigger wheat farm. And this is my startup switch. Once this starts getting some stuff in it, I'll click this button, and it'll activate this system. And what happens is when this spits something out, it'll land on this pressure plate, powering this. And after 5 minutes of whatever it is sitting there, of course I can use any scrap material, but after 5 minutes, that'll disappear. The pressure plate will come up, it'll turn this on, which turns this off, and when this comes on, it runs around, back up here, and toggling this here redstone torch, making this spit out another one, which turns this back off. Turns it back on. It's basically a reset switch using this, but it's a good 5-minute timer because it takes 5 minutes for any items to disappear. So as they disappear, every time one disappears, it'll activate this. That will put the wheat down through the system. And I think it takes about roughly 5 minutes. And I'll have a hopper at the end in case it's off and I'm losing a lot of wheat. That way I don't have to restock this or restock those as often, because I'll have to restock those manually until I can get something set up, a wheat farm set up that automatically feeds this system. And I may dig into this wall here and set that up and have some hoppers above them, so the water flows across and fills those up from a wheat field that's probably on this same timer. Maybe, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Anyway, that's my plans for that. And if you've noticed, there's some gearboxes set up here, and that's for this hopper that's right here. Hey, my chickens have finally grown up. And these 2 chickens sitting in here will supply my hopper with eggs. I'm using the same design I've got out up top there. They just sit there, they produce eggs, and when I have it powered, it'll put those eggs directly into this dispenser. And once the eggs are in the dispenser, it will just feed my dispenser, so this can operate continuously. I don't have to refill my dispenser here. It's automatic, and they produce an egg about every 5 minutes. And so I put 2 just so there'd be an overflow, because I didn't want it to run out and the system stop on me. So this is a continuous system that I don't have to worry about as far as that dispenser. These dispensers, I'll have to manually fill. I'm gonna go up these steps to get out. Let's see. So that dispenser is continuously running. As long as I've got wheat in these dispensers, that'll be right here. It'll continuously feed these cows, which will continuously produce beef, leather, and basically, when I get to the end, I'll have like tons of food and stuff like that. Okay, now that I've got that out of the way, let's run up here. There's one more thing I want to show you real quick. And I'm probably going to do this in bits and pieces. And there's a spider that was chasing me last night, and I run around the house and he went up and he got stuck in my window. So windows are pretty good defensive structures. Okay, so let's run over here and I'll show you what I've been working on. I've still not got my, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna make my enchanting bench, table, whatever it's called, on camera so y'all can see how to make it. But I think I've showed how to make hoppers and stuff. I'm pretty sure I have. So I just want to show y'all this project I'm working on. This is a bunch of hoppers, and this is going to basically just be a mob trap. I need a bunch of glass, or I want to be able to mine sand fairly easily, and I know that if I make a mob trap, I'll get plenty of gunpowder. And I'm not worrying about experience for this one. I may eventually make it where I can switch it and it'll give me experience, like in a different chute that they'll fall down, almost die, and then I can just come over and punch them. But this is what'll happen is they'll fall into these and they'll die, and when they die, their items will just hit the floor and fall into these, and I come in here and look and see which one's got something in it, and I can collect my resources, and that will be incredibly helpful. I'm at least going to go 24 high. I may go a little bit higher so the Endermen take a little more damage, because I know it will spawn Endermen, and it's going to be one of the traps that has the floor that shifts back and forth with a dark room on top. I've made one before. They work really well, and I don't have a whole lot of caves around here, so it should work fairly well. Plus, most time I'm working 24 blocks away, so it should work continuously. The mobs will appear, and sometimes they don't move because of that whole mob thing where they got them set. They don't move after they're so far away, but it doesn't matter. They'll still fall if the floor moves. Another thing I've done is I cleaned out a ton of trees back that way, and you can see them right here. I've got my render distance set on a little bit further than I did last time. It's looking pretty good, so I may start running on this. I think it's normal now. I had it on short, but they're way back there, and it was taking me a while, so I built me a little tree farm, and you can tell they're already grown. They're spaced 4 by 4 apart. They grow really well like that, and I harvest trees pretty quickly.
Can I see what's on the other side?
Other side of what?
The other side over there, so I can see what's in there. No, the other side.
Oh, the other side of the trees?
No, the other side.
That way?
Yeah.
That's just my cows and sheep.
Can I see? No.
I'll show you what I've been doing. Hold on just a minute. I've decided to make me a sand pit out here. I was needing some glass. I didn't have like 2 stacks of sand, so I crafted me. I had a few gunpowder, so I crafted me some TNT, and I'll show you how that works one day if you've not already seen it. But you basically dig down 2 blocks. I come over about 2 or 3, dig down 2 blocks, and you put a piece of TNT down in there, and then you put a lever on top. You flip the lever and you run. My mouse just quit working all at once. And then it blows up, and it'll blow, you can see there right there, piece got missed last time. I had them just a hair too far apart, but missing one over the amount I got like 2.5 or 2 stacks, I think, or no, not 2 stacks. It was either right at a stack or right under a stack. I'm not sure, but I got a way more than what I used. I used 4 sand for each TNT, and I got at least half a stack, if not a whole stack, out of it. So it was definitely worth using that TNT, the sand in my TNT, to acquire more. And I've been doing that on my other world, my 1.1 world.
Oh, I got a spider.
Yeah, I don't like that spider either. You're gonna get me. It's not 1.1. It's the one that I'm keeping up with the snapshots on. Man, I wish I could get this thing updated with all these new snapshots, because I like the glowstone lamps and things of that nature. But I can't get it to work yet for some reason. I still have problems with just getting it on 1.1. Some people can do it and they can figure it out. I'm not that good at it. But maybe one day we'll get it. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm probably going to play a while, and then I'll come back and I'll update you a little more on my progress. Until then. Alright, and as you can tell, I'm back in my doghouse, and I've made a few changes here. I kept noticing that every time I'd feed the dogs, I'd only end up with like maybe 2-3 of their poop, and what was happening is it's almost like they fling it when they create it, And I'd come in and I'd find a piece sitting over here by the crafting table, or down in here, and it wasn't making it to my hopper. Hey, there's a piece in there now. And I guess what was happening is they was just throwing it out. So I took and I walled off each cage. I can still come in here. I can stand right in here and feed them, and I can just reach them right here. So this design worked out pretty good as far as being able to reach them. I still want to put some automatic feeders in here eventually. No, I'm not going to feed them that. I'm just looking at them right here. And but I did that, and I've noticed I'm getting, like, I had that one in there. I just come in here and fed them, and I've been collecting all of it. I've not been missing it since I've done that. So that's working out really good. And the reason I'm needing so much right now is I showed you that cow a while ago that had the breeding harness on it, but I didn't show you how you had to make it. And what you have to do is, and my inventory's full. Oh, and I started eating beef again because I got tired of waiting forever for it. No, I'm eating beef. I'm eating beef. What you have to do is put leather in here. It turns it into skyred leather, I think is what it's called. I don't know if I got any in there. But once you do that, you take that and you put it over here with some dung, and it creates tan leather. There's some skyred leather becomes tan leather when you add dung to the mix. Well, I can get that out now. And it takes 20 tanned leather. Oh, I got some more in there. I didn't know I had that. Let me put this in here for a second. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. It takes 20 tanned leather to make one breeding harness. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. I'll show you how to do this. It's something I've been wanting to show, so I can go ahead, because once I show you how to do it, I'll do more off screen. I did that one because I was trying to make sure I knew how to do it, but I didn't want to do a whole lot of them. So I can drop 6 in here. I don't need all of them, and that should be enough. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, I've been wearing biker boots. That's part of the outfit, but you don't actually use it to make the breeding harness. So what you got to do is you got to make a pair of pants out of the tan leather. And I'm just going to throw those on the floor for a minute. You got to make a hat. Put that on the floor. And you got to make a vest. The boots are the only one that you don't use. And you can actually, I don't know if you can wear this stuff or not, but I know you can put them together like this, and it creates a breeding harness. I'll try and find out if you can actually wear it next time I make a pair. You wear all of it yourself. But then you take this and you put it on one of your animals, and once you put it on, they can't move, which is great. If they could move, the whole breeding system wouldn't work, because they just jump in the water themselves and flow down. And I don't know if you noticed a while ago, but there's pressure plates under them. What happens if you don't put the pressure plate? The water will flow in toward them, and the wheat will get stuck in there, and you won't be able to feed all your cows. Alright, so let's right click and put this on him, and there we have a harnessed cow, which is kind of goofy looking. Somebody had a pretty good sense of humor, I think, when they made this. But we'll just shove him in this little hole here, and I think we're going to put a piece of glass on top of him. I want to be able to stand. One, I like the glass because they like to jump. You put the glass on top and they don't jump. But I want to be able to see them from when I'm up here. I want to be able to look over and see if there's, everything's still going okay. So we're going to do that. And there we go. So that takes care of that. I may even take these out here and replace them with glass. I'll probably do all this side in stone. I just want to be able to see from this side here. So now y'all see what my intentions are. I still have to make some dispensers. I made one up there just to make sure that worked. I've got to make 10 more. I'll probably show you how to do that later when I get ready to put them in there. But now I can put my water in here, and what'll happen is it'll flow to here and stop, drop down, a new source block will be here, flow another 8, and then when I spit my wheat out in here, it'll just keep flowing down to the last one. And I can do cows every let's see, I think they're 2 blocks apart here, so I need to go 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. I think my next cow can be right here. So there'll be a cow sitting here, and I'll have pressure plates under it, and I can go down. There'll be 1 here. So it looks like I can get 3 here, and I'll probably go around and come back down and get 2 more at least before I go drop them down into the other chamber. Originally this was supposed to be butted all the way up against this wall, and when I made the top part up top and I got it in place, I had it scooted over more than I meant to. So what I drew up in my plans, it was mainly an idea, so my room's not quite big enough to do how I had it drawn, but I'm gonna work with what I've got and just go from there, and we'll see what we can come up with. I'm gonna stick me some torches, that way I can see them. Alright, again, I'll be back after a while when I have any updates, and we'll talk to y'all then. I'm back. I'm going to show you real quickly how to make a dispenser. It's 1 redstone, 1 bow, and some stone around the outside. Now I know Better Than Wolves has a dispenser, but it's more resource intensive, and this right here will work fine for what I'm doing. It's not that hard to make. I got plenty of resources to make it. I just want to show y'all that real quick. And you can wear the other pieces. At least I know the pants you can. I don't have enough leather yet to make the rest. My cows are, let's see. Okay, looks like the last set's grown, so I need to go make some more out there. It's a slow go when you do it this way. I mean, they're just I kill some, and then I almost get too few, and it just takes me a while. So I'll be back when I make a little more progress. Alright, I'm back, and I'm going to try to figure out how to make a crucible, or not a crucible, a hibachi. I need some glue to make some stuff, and I know it requires a few things, and I'm going to see if I can walk myself through it. First, I need to get me a hopper. So, wait a minute, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here. I got one in the windmill I can use real quick for this. But you've got to take netherrack, and I think I showed this in a video, but I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and just grind me some here. I gotta have some soul sand, and I've got to have some netherrack. And once you take the netherrack and put it in the mill over there, it will grind it and make some really awful sounds. And like I said, I think I've showed that on a video, but if I've not, here we go. I know I've done it before because I've got all this brown netherrack in here. But for now, I will just see if we can't figure this out. So,
Daddy,
let's see.
Daddy.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean this.
Okay. Alright, we've got the mill on. Let's throw the netherrack in. And if you can hear it start screaming like aghast. Oh, I forgot my oh goodness. I forgot my soul sand.
You forgot to close your door.
Let's see. Separated it and put it in the wrong place. Okay. Let's go back out there real quick. I'm gonna put me some dirt right here. Every time I come off there, I fall down to that next level and have to jump back up. Okay, because the door's open, it got stuck right here. It's no big deal. Let's put our soul sand in here as a filter. This is the filter box. And let's see, I'm just going to chunk that back out in there. You can hear it screamed a little. And now we have hellfire dust. And let's see, I think you smelt. No, you put that in the cauldron here, I believe. to make the ingots. And I need 3 of those. And no, that is not right. Okay, I will be back in just a minute when I figure out what I've done wrong. Okay, I know what I did. You actually have to have 8 of those to make a brick. So this is going to be resource intensive, I believe. I'm going to have 24 total. So I got 15, 23 because I already got 1. Oh, 1 too many. Okay, so now we've got our 23 nether. What is that, nether? Ground netherrack. Okay, let's go here and throw it in the mill real quick. You know, I do a lot of back and forth when I play. Alright, let's just throw that up there. And we'll give that a little bit. And that should automatically turn it into that stuff. What are we doing here? Oh, no. I know what I'm... I forgot what I was doing, I guess. Gotta do this now. No, not my pork chop. And I think if you throw too many at a time, it will spawn... What is it? Let's see what's that now. Why did I do that? It will spawn a ghast. So I don't want to throw too many in at a time. Am I picking those up? I guess I'm picking them up. I don't know if they go in the hopper or not. Oh, yeah, there's a ghast. Where's he at? Oh, goodness gracious. Gotta get away from my building. He'll have everything blown to bits. Oh. I don't know where he's at. He's not showing up for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna wimp out real quick. Oh, I'm on easy anyway. How about that? Oh, I wouldn't have minded if I could have saw him, but I couldn't see the boogering guy. That was weird. And I know you can see him because I've seen him in the nether. Okay. Flip this back over here. And let's go put out all the fires. Uh-oh, I'm going to burn my building down. Oh. Nothing's on fire. That's good. Let's put this fire out over here, though. Just using a bucket, that's pretty cool. Bucket one. Okay. Yeah, I knew if you did too many at once, it would cause a problem like that. Oh, goodness. It destroyed my hopper, and I bet that destroyed all my on-off buttons and stuff. I don't want to cry now. Okay, well, let's climb down there and see what kind of damage he done. Well, that was just fun. Let's see, looks like all that's been destroyed. Yep, and there's my ground netherrack. Goodness gracious, what a mess. Alright, well, I'll fix this and I'll be right back. 2 hoppers later, 2 gas later, after I chickened out because I couldn't see the thing. It did it again, and same thing, it disappeared. I gotta get my other hopper and put in here. I blew another one up, but I'll worry about that later. Right now, I'm gonna try this out. So apparently we put 8 of those in there, and it will cook up and make us a concentrated hellfire brick, I believe is what it's called. This is hellfire dust. And come on. Yes. So I'm gonna need 3 of those. And there's one other thing I've gotta have. I've gotta have a filament. So I'm gonna let those cook while we run back over here to the house and grab the materials for that. and it's pretty simple. Luckily, I brought some back with me from that one trip. I'm gonna make, I need one of those and one redstone and one hemp fiber, or I could use string, but since I don't have that much string because I've not killed that many spiders, I'm just going to use hemp. Now we're going to run over here and hope these are done, which they're probably not because it's not been that long. Well, they are. Alright, so we're going to throw a redstone, a glowstone, and a hemp fiber. Actually, I only need one of those. And we're going to let that cook up. And that should make a filament. And I'm hoping I remember the recipe for the rest of it. Yes, that makes a filament. You can also take these and put these, I think, with a piece of glass and make something that's very similar to the new glowstone lanterns. It's lighted glass, and you can use. That's the only way you can get hemp to grow underground is with those lighted glass. Let's see. I wonder if it's in the book. Let me find out real quick. Oh yeah, there it is. So it's stone. Okay, well I've got plenty of stone. I'm gonna go grab that real quick, and we'll make us a hibachi. And then I'll try to figure out where I'm gonna put it. Alright. Set it back over here. And where is my filament? There it is. And was it redstone? Alright, we got us our first hibachi. And I think these have to be powered to work. So for now, I think I'm going to put it out here by the windmill. And probably hook it in pretty close. No, I can't. Ooh, I can't. I'm burning the thing down. Well, let's see here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. We'll put it, I hate being unsure. Let's see. Well, let's put it down. No, having it powered is what's killing me. I'll put it on the back side over here for now, and I think I can move it later. Because I think I got some stuff sticking out the back over here. Oh no, I've got them all covered up nice and pretty. Well, I'll put it right over here. Let's see. Take the hibachi. And I really don't want it close enough to burn that stuff. So I'm going to go, let's see, 3 and axle, 3. I'm going to put it right about here. Yeah, I can get that to work. And then I need, okay, so I'm going to need some netherrack. So I'm going to get some netherrack, flint and tinder. I've got the other stuff I need. Just need to go get that. Oh, I need to make another cauldron. I think it's a cauldron. I'll probably get these backwards. Something's wrong. What have I done wrong? Is that it? No. Is that it? Ah, there it is. Okay, so now we got us a cauldron. Now let's get us some netherrack. I just need one piece. Not going to be doing a whole lot in this yet. Once I move it somewhere else, I'll probably do more with it. When I get to the bottom, ooh, it's dark. When I get to the bottom of my cow farm, I'll have it set up down there to the meat will automatically drop into it, and I can either have it set to automatically render it into goo, or have it where I can turn it off and just cook the food. Okay, come on. What's going on? There we go. It took longer than I was expecting. Okay. Alright, let's get back out there and get this thing lit. And the reason I got to do this is I got to have glue to make my water wheel for the breeding farm. If it wasn't for that, I would be doing the other right now. Let's see. Wait a minute. Wait, oh, okay. Maybe it's just a hibachi's all I need. I'm not sure now. Let's see. I think it may have to be a stoked fire. And if it's a stoked fire, I don't know why I got netherrack. I didn't need the netherrack. If it's a stoked fire, I believe it has to be bellows, and I don't know how to make a bellows yet. So I'm not 100% sure yet, where I'm going to go with this, but we'll try to figure something out. Let's see, this needs to go on this side, and 2 down, needs to point up. Ah, in the wrong place. Oh, my goodness. Alright, let's see here. Now, is that how it works? Is it this or is it redstone? It might be redstone. If it's redstone, I've just wasted all this time putting all this stuff in. And I believe it's redstone. Hey. Shows you what I know. Alright. Let me try redstone here. Let's see. No, let's do this pressure plate because I don't know. And I'm pretty sure I could be right there by it, but I just want to make sure that. Yep, that's what it is. And then you have to have a bellows to power that. Alright. Well, I said I was going to try to keep these shorter, so I'm going to call that it for this episode, and I'm probably going to finish up rigging that up. If I make a bellows, I'll still go ahead and show you how to do it next time, but I'll probably go ahead and have it hooked up because I need to do a lot of work and figure out where I'm going to put that. So that's it for this episode of BaineWolf Plays Minecraft, and we'll catch y'all next time.